On this International Women's Day, Ajaita Shah, the founder and CEO of Frontier Markets, was chosen by the Prime Minister to operate his social media handles. Ajaita is transforming rural entrepreneurship by empowering over 35,000 digitally enabled women entrepreneurs. Her initiative helps these women become self-reliant business owners and last-mile distributors of essential goods and services, bridging the gap between rural markets and economic growth. Ajaita, thank you so much for speaking with NDTV.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
Ajaita, tell us, when did you find out that you will be getting the login details of one of the most powerful social media accounts, and how did you utilize that opportunity?
I don't know when I found out. All I know that it was an incredible honor for it to be an opportunity to make it happen. I think that for me, how do I feel about it is that it's the most powerful moment to be able to truly convey the work that we do. I've been working in this space for about 20 years now in India, and to finally have an opportunity to leverage the most powerful platform, I believe, in the entire country, I would even let alone say the world, is I don't know what to say. I feel like I'm like a, silly little girl that is very excited to go. Finally, we get to be able to showcase the importance of women and the right day.
So which particular social media account were you handling, if I may know, and for how long were you using that social media handle of Prime Minister?
So I think primarily it was the Twitter account, or the X account. I guess that's what it's called now.
Yeah.
And just for a little bit, of time, enough time. But can I just say, for me, more importantly, the power of him and his voice and what he does with this account is incredible, because within minutes, like minutes, the kind of reach we've been able to build and the kind of response we've been able to get and the kind of action that has been able to come through because of this is unbelievable.
I can surely imagine how it must have felt. Ajaita, tell our viewers about your journey. How did you break the societal barriers to become this boss lady that you are today?
Boss lady sounds really humbling, so thank you for that word. But I would say, yeah, it's been a journey. So, I mean, obviously, people, if you can imagine from my accent, I did not grow up in India. But of course, we have literally behind me, I'm sitting in my family Haveli that is 300 years old, that is started from my grandfather. So I'm very much a Jaipur Jain jeweler, Rajasthani girl. But I did grow up in New York. And at the age of 20, I decided to leave New York, and have spent now the last 20 years working in rural India with one focus and one mission only, which was, how do we truly elevate the potential of rural villages and rural voices, but most importantly, women at the center of this. And having spent so much time working in so many different villages as a 20-year-old, now at 40, just to be clear for the audience, it's incredible what I've been able to see, what I've been able to learn, and what I've been able to understand. Bharat India has shifted drastically for so many reasons, with both incredible, I would say, future forward innovation and taraqi, but also at the same time dealing with challenges, right? Whether it's COVID, et cetera, et cetera. So it's been a tough journey. I think the conviction of our 250 plus people as a team and our 35 rural women entrepreneurs, 35,000 rural women entrepreneurs, and our 3,000 villages that we operate in has always been my motivator. We've gone from being an energy access company to becoming a women-centric company to now becoming Bharat India's most largest platform, actually helping women be at the center of digital revolution, but also building markets in a very different way. I would say that it's a lot of learnings to retain your American accent, but still understand what it means to be a representative of Bharat India and understanding कि ना महिला तलवार है वो आपके सबके सामने है वो चीज़ें बदल सकती है and अब वो समय आ चुका है हवा बदल चुकी है. It's an honor is all I have to say.
It is a privilege to hear those words coming out from you. Last but not the least, what will be your message for women who are watching it today?
So, whenever we celebrate International Women's Day, and I have to tell you again, I've probably celebrated about 30 of these in my own journey. I think we fail to forget that one, celebrating International Women's Day is not just about women coming together, it's also about the men that have actually helped pioneer making this happen. So I do want to do a shout out of saying it's International Everyone's Day if we understand where women are the talwars of the world. Because I think gender empathy and feminism is very important. And hence our prime minister taking the leap that he did is very critical. And the second thing I would say to all the women that are out there, I would say ki, find your inner talwar, find your inner opportunity and realize that you are honestly the most powerful person that can break barriers in the world, because investing in you means investing in the world and changing things in a different way. What you just need to remember is that you have all the power that it takes. You have the resilience, you have the focus, you have the might, and you have assets, because you are a multitasker, you're a visionary, you're resilient, and ultimately you have that inner purpose that enables you to be really the most powerful being ever.
Using that sword to pierce the society shield that makes the barriers for you. Thank you so much, Ajaita. That was an insightful discussion that we had. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thanks. Take care.